I don't think I have ever honestly written about how this nation has failed me. Oh, failing capitalist country, how many times have you dropped me on my hard linoleum floor of poverty and insanity? Let me count the ways. How many dinners have I eaten in a rescue mission as a child and as an adult? How many times have I entered a place of worship for food and not for prayer? Some days both. How many times have I asked a stranger for money on and offline? How many hours did I work even though I really wasn't fit to and had to over medicate myself to get to 40 hours before a concerned supervisor begs me to quit or at least drop hours? Because it's become clear I will finish my job or kill myself trying. And speaking of medication, how many years have I given my brain to Big Pharma to fix, only to be hospitalized again and again because of the mistakes of my psychiatrist? How many times will I relive my time being abused at the hands of the troubled teen industry? How many people don't even know what the troubled teen industry even is? How many kids are still in those residential facilities on the same medications I am still recovering from 20 years later? How many of them, excuse me, I had to scroll. How many of them chose to end their own suffering because this country tells them to shut up, go to work, and smile all the damn time? I don't think I will ever have an accurate number of the times I have slipped through the cracks. To be honest, I am still being dropped and slipping through cracks. I've just developed a thicker skin. I am not as easily wounded, not as deeply, anyway. I'm definitely covered in stars, external and spiritual. But these days when I am hurt, the cut is more superficial. Easily cared for with gauze and a bandage, as opposed to always needing a tourniquet. So I guess writing about the pain of living at the far ends of the marginalized is necessary. I don't think those scars would be as shallow as are now if I didn't have the words to look at from back then. America is still a shithole place to live in. But at least I have an account of its failings. So I know that they aren't my own.